This is the land of the long patrols. Do you know that up there, one man's cattle holding is almost as large as England itself?
With Uncivilised, his next film, Dad really wanted to make something with more audience appeal.
But what does all this lead to?
To a wild white man.
How interesting.
If I were to tell you this white man rules the native tribe, trades with the renegade whites, and speaks quite good English of a type, you would say that I was mad, wouldn't you?
He wanted to show that he could also do something totally entertaining, and he was watching what Hollywood was producing.
Crime, mystery, a wild white chief. What do you want me to do, John? Search the jungles for this man?
That's the idea. You and Ratcliffe. You go by camel.
Camels? Camels.
Beatrice's distaste for camel riding was real. That's Elsa Chauvel on the back of that camel. She was Beatrice's double. Beatrice is kidnapped by the mysterious Afghan trader Akbar Jan. Again, with cameraman Taz Higgins, the Chauvels set off by boat in the wilds of North Queensland. It took the crew 5 hours of rowing to reach Great Palm Island, a part penal, part missionary Aboriginal settlement.
I think the cinematography in Uncivilised was superlative. I think it was really wonderful, all those lovely backlit shots. Dad admired French cinema very much. Like Jean Renoir always believed in filming on location. He loved the outdoors.
The Aboriginal scenes, Murrah's village, were filmed both on Palm Island and in the then new Pagewood Studios in suburban Sydney. It looks like love at first sight. He loves her hat, and she falls in love with him. And why not? They have nature's garden to frolic in. A guaranteed way to attract the wrath of the censor. Palm Island at the time was a melting pot of Aboriginal tribes, and the battle scenes had an extra edge.
Very often people criticise the way Aborigines were portrayed in Uncivilised, and I suppose it seems very strange and politically incorrect today. Many Aboriginal tribes had skirmishes and fought each other in those days. It wasn't that unusual. They got very carried away, and the task of the production team was to make sure they didn't really end up killing somebody or killing each other.
The film was also Chauvel's first to feature an imported lead. It soon became apparent that Dennis Hoey was a most unfortunate choice.
My father found Dennis Hoey a bit hard to get on with. He strode around the studio trying to take charge and tell people what to do, but out on location, the Aborigines really took a disliking to him.
Perhaps it was his singing.